go. One pull, two pulls, getting close. Hey guys, for Super Fast RC, and today we're taking a look at this A-iPower 1500 watt, 1200 watt running generator. It's an inverter generator, and basically it's not the super high-end 2000 watt, 2200 watt version, but I bought it on the basis of having some backup power in an emergency or a power outage here at the house. And it's also would be really handy as a pit generator for somebody doing like off-road RC racing, charging a lot of batteries at the track. Something that's quiet and you could set down near your pit table and not annoy a whole bunch of people that are surrounding you. So, exhaust pipe there, muffler, fuel cap, has a strainer in there. It's full. Ethanol-free gas. Always run ethanol-free gas in your small engines. Do not put ethanol in your carburetors. I believe that's the spark plug access hole. Yeah, that's what it is. So when you get this thing out of the box, it clearly states that you need to put some engine oil in it. And that's 12.2 ounces of engine oil. And it calls for 10W30, but it also lists 10W40, which is what I had on hand, and that's what I went ahead and put in there. So yeah, so basically 1200 running watts. It'll run refrigerator freezer combo, which if you're in a long power outage, want to keep stuff from freezing, there you go. That'll definitely do it. It's got two 5-volt USB ports to charge your devices. I don't know what the amperage is on them. I'm sure that information's online. Let's see what else. It's kind of hard to get back in there actually. Okay, there it went. So here, of course, we have our stop. Right there, stop. That's running. And this is, of course, your choke for starting. Now, I haven't started this yet, so I don't really know how many pulls it takes. We're fixing to find out. So why did I go with the A-iPower version here? Basically, this is a Yamaha generator clone, and it is a Chinese clone, basically, of a Yamaha generator, which is great. Yamaha makes great stuff. They always have. Here's some more specifications right there for you. It does not have the twist lock, like RV style connector here. It's just two regular household outlets. So why did I buy this one? Well, I work in telephone and telecommunications, and a lot of the time when we go through like an ice storm or a big power outage event, actually like we are right now, we have an ice storm going on, and we have a whole bunch of these. And why? I think we have the 2000 watt versions, but why do we have them? So when you're dealing with DSL and ADSL, you have to have concentrators or remotes out in the field, basically take fiber optic cables, and if you know networking, a D-slam, well, it's not really D-slam anymore, that we call them blades, but basically it takes fiber optics and spits out DSL over copper, or GPON, whatever the particular deployment may be. When the power goes out, it has a battery string, and that runs for maybe 8 hours, and then it's dead. So if you're in a big outage event, I mean, in the old days, you would just pull a trailer generator behind there and drop it off at the remote, and plug that in. Big loud diesel generator, you know, annoys everybody, and costs a lot of money. Well, this one here runs about $325. I think that's what I paid for it. So here's the deal. You have a $5,000 trailer generator sitting at a remote or a D-slam or concentrator location that somebody could just back up to and take off with, or you could just buy one of these, one of the higher power versions, the 2000 watters, and chain it to the telephone pole next to the box, plug it in, and you have backup power for about 8 hours. Of course, you have to refill the tank after a while, but I mean, it is what it is at that point. But yeah, so we actually use these out in the field during power outages to kind of keep our customers online and keep everybody connected. So that's why I went with the A-iPower, because I've had experience with them in the past and they're affordable. So yeah, great generator for a homeowner just looking for some quiet and efficient backup power. Not going to power your whole house, but if you use select electronics like a fridge, maybe a freezer, and some cell phone chargers in the event of a storm related outage or what have you, or the RC hobbyist out at the track that's going to be doing some racing and between mains, they need to charge their batteries. This is a perfect generator for them. The 1200 watt will be just fine. So alright guys, we're going to take it outside and we're going to fire her up and see what she sounds like and how it runs. Alright guys, so let's go ahead and fire this thing up, see how it runs. So first, you want to turn your low idle off, and then you want to put it on choke, and then I've already added oil and fuel, so here we go. 1 pull, 2 pulls, getting close. Okay guys, so this power strip right here is hooked up to the generator. So we've got power. And this is in quiet mode. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put in this 2S pack on a 3C charge. And faster charge, let's go. It'll tell us what it's drawn from the power supply right there. We're going to go ahead and put on a dead Makita battery here. See, completely dead. And this is a 240 watt charger. This is a 100 watt or 150, I believe. I can tell the generator's getting a little bit, starting to feel a little bit of burn there. I do have a kilowatt meter, but I don't know where it is. That would be an interesting thing to test on it. But roughly 240 watts, 100 watts. Let's see, what is this? We could put something on here too. This is half an amp. We could do something with that. Let's put another battery on there. This is in quiet mode. Okay, that's going now. And this really hasn't ramped up yet. It's probably going to say cold. It hasn't said cold yet, but we'll see what it does. Okay guys, so my Cell Pro just kicked into its 3C charge mode. You can see the generator stuttered a bit, but it seems like it has picked up the slack. It's drawing 6 amps 12 volt DC from this power supply right here. I don't know the conversion on that, but anyway, 6.69 amps to the cells, 5 amps from the 12 volt power supply. This is still charging. This is still charging. I don't know if that's charging fast charge or not. Not sure what's going on there. Maybe it's too cold. It is really cold right now. I'm really surprised this didn't say cold. But yeah, that's not charging very fast. But I think it's something to do with the temperature. And this here is actually backed off. So it says 68%. It started at 33%. So, anywho, so let's go take a look at the generator and we'll wrap this thing right up. It is nasty out here. You can see that in the light. And that's a freezing drizzle, and it's already kind of froze on here. Not on the engine part, on the handle. But yeah, inclement weather. Need a little extra for some backup power. There you go. And there's the full power. There it is. But yeah, if you're just sitting at your pit table somewhere, racetrack, this thing's great, a great option for you. And if you need a little emergency backup power, hey, this gets my vote for sure. Alright guys, this has been Chris Super Fast RC. This has been my review of the A-iPower 1500i, AP1500i.